are you and where are you from?
PBI.
No.
You come from PBI?
Hi, Raf. How are you doing?
I'm good, Grace. Hi guys, I'm Rafael from Burundi. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You wanted to say
Around the Omariko Baratani.
Yeah.
already done?
No, but the thing is, I don't think the video,
It's
the
okay.
speaker is working. So I love
Peace.
to.
So hello guys. I'm good. My name is Nkurunziza Rafael. Here in Burundi, I'm driving.
Nkurunziza Rafael. Can you say your name slowly?
Nkurunziza Rafael. I'm happy to receive these guys from different countries. We are having a dialogue for young people where young people from across the continent are gathering here in Bujumbura. We are discussing about issues of peace and security with the contributions of young people. So now we are cheering out because it's not always, chilling out also is a part of
The
peace,
work.
the work.
That's
yeah, for sure. So I'm happy to be with all of these people here inside this car,
Including those at the back who are, I don't know what they are doing.
We are listening.
So we
They
are
are
connecting.
just
Hello everybody, welcome back to Eyepiece, and it's such a beautiful, is it evening or afternoon? It's afternoon, right? And guess where this is coming from? So I'm in Burundi and I'm with my Burundian brothers over here. So we're going to have a conversation, and feel free when you see this video to ask us all sorts of questions that you have. As you all know, this is Eyepiece, and we're telling African stories about peace and how peace looks like in different contexts. And today, of course, I'm joined with some very interesting men over here, and I've known them for quite some time. So we just want to have a conversation. So I'll allow them to introduce themselves.
Hello everyone. Hi peace. My name is Irangunda Ferdinand. In French it's Ferdinand. So for those who know French, I am a founder of Burundi New for Peace, and I think it's matched very good with IPeace. Thank you.
All right. And then I have another gentleman over my right.
Hello everyone. As an introduction, my name is Nkurunziza Rafael. I am from Burundi. I am Burundian. I was born in Burundi, and I work for a youth organization called Youth Empowerment and Leadership Initiative. As we are talking on peace issues, I think that is a part I needed to also introduce. And I like peace. Welcome to Burundi.
Thank you.
I like the collaboration. Thank you.
When did you learn about Eyepiece? How long ago did you learn about Eyepiece? Any of you?
I think 2 or 3 years ago, like that.
Eyepiece is just 1.5 years.
Yeah, really.
I think it means it would be at the beginning because at the time I knew you when you were at IPeace.
Eyepiece, right?
Yeah.
So Eyepiece, our family, just know that we are so famous in some other parts of the world. So you should really hold yourself in high regards. So honestly, we are here for some meeting, which I think, Rafael, do you want to explain why we are here and what brought me here? I know, like there was a lot of French speaking, so I didn't get to understand that. But it's intercontinental dialogue for young people across Africa on youth peace and security agenda. It's been happening for 3 days, so today is was the last day, and it's Saturday. When you see this video, just know that today is 16th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today is 16th December. So it just ended today, and so we came here together with my friends to talk about how to reflect on what peace even means. And so I will not be talking so much, but for me, I know you guys, for those who have never been to Burundi, for Fedina and Rafael, they are Burundian. So can you probably tell our viewers what is that one thing about Burundi that is so unique and different from other countries in Africa?
Other countries. Okay, I can start.
And feel free. You, by the way, they speak Swahili, they speak English, and Kiburundi.
Kirundi, that's Kirundi.
Kirundi, okay.
Okay, maybe I can start. Yeah, one thing that is special for Burundi, yeah, maybe I don't know if I can start by just saying
Yes.
why
Yeah.
we are here. I would say that, as maybe all of you can record, it's like the contributions of young people in peace and security issues has been recognized by different stakeholders. It's really known, and everyone can tell, taking just taking it to how different stakeholders are recognizing the work of young people. So the African Union, let's start by the UN, African Union, and the different regional economic communities. So now we come to the point where the government of Burundi, I will start by saying the president of
Yeah.
Burundi, recognized the contribution of Burundian young people in peace and security issues. And then he was appointed by the African Union as the AU Youth Peace and Security Champion.
Yes.
So it is a time now, most of the time, young people from across the continent are coming to Burundi to have this kind of conversation on the exchange on the issues of peace. So I think that's one big point that brought you here, because you are working also on issues of peace and other young people from across the continent. Yeah, that's something good, and congratulations for the work that you are doing. Yeah, that is it. On the other side, let's see. We have 3 days discussing on issues of peace. Young people from across the continent are here just talking on these issues. So I come to something that is special in Burundi. I think, as you can tell, you saw the kind of drums that were being played over there, down there. So that is one thing that is special for Burundi. Yeah, Burundi.
It's dancing with the drums, and then the drums are so big. Wow, this video is going to run there. So just explain, what does it mean?
It means a lot for Burundians because it is linked to the culture and the tradition of Burundi. When you see the drum, you see the kingdom of Burundi, where we came from. So it's related to different things in the culture, which means that during the kingdom reign of Burundian, the drum was a symbol of a kingdom. And for example, there was a big drum called, was it Kadienda or Rukinzo?
It's the name of the drum.
Yes, it was.
Every drum has a name.
Not every drum. I mean, in the culture, in the past,
okay.
yeah, it was only played when the country is invaded. So, which means it's very, very recognized. That's a part number one, and another part of something that I can tell you. I don't know. Have you ever visited the Lake Tanganyika?
So when at the airport, of course, there's a place at the Lake Tanganyika that you get to see, but I don't think I've visited. Maybe if you guys can take me today evening.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, the Lake Tanganyika, it has a nice view. You can visit it. Yeah, so you can breathe the air from the DRC when you are there. I think those are the two things that affected me.
Do you have anything else to say?
My brother Rafael was so much. But another thing that I can tell, which is special, I think people in Burundi are so friendly, peaceful, and it's something which we are proud of.
Yeah, the people here are really nice and they're very kind. So I want to attest to. So we want to play a game, and this game it's also it's going to help you, our viewer, the family of IPs, to get to understand Burundi more. Okay? So I think first of all, this is how it's going to play. You people, can you ask me questions to see how? Oh, I'm going to represent Kenya in this video. How Kenyans know Burundi well, or how other African countries view Burundi. So if you have any question, you have 5 questions. Ask me those questions. If I get above average, just know that you people are doing well in terms of telling stories of Burundi and putting yourself out there. So let's start. Any question? Let them not be hard though.
Okay. The question number 1 is out. What is the political capital of Burundi?
The political capital of Burundi. Okay. So there's political and administrative capital.
There is a political capital and there is economical
So
capital.
Bujumbura is economical.
Are you asking or are you responding to the question?
Okay. So my answer is Bujumbura.
Oh.
Did I get it?
Wrong answer.
Okay, can I try again? No, I don't know any other.
That's Gitega.
Huh?
Gitega.
Gitega is the political capital of Burundi.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it wrong.
Will you? Okay.
Um, let me think about the question.
Please don't give me a very tough question.
I think that one was tough.
Yeah, that was a bit tough.
Oh,
But it's okay.
I should ask what is the capital. Yeah, but for Burundians, when they are listening, when I say what is the capital of Burundi, they'll be like, the capital of Burundi?
It's Bujumbura.
Yeah, Bujumbura is economic capital.
Yeah, but the political one is called
Gitega.
Gitega. Okay.
Even right now, when you search on Google capital of Burundi, they bring you Gitega.
Gitega.
Yeah, because it's.
So is it nicer? So, but it's not well built like the Bujumbura. The way Bujumbura is nice, is it?
Yeah, it isn't. Normally, that might be because Bujumbura has been the capital for many years ago. So.
Question
Okay.
2.
Question 2. What do you know about Burundians in general?
Yes, in general, what I know about Burundians is that in some way they look like Rwandese. I don't know if not even look. They speak like Rwandese. They look like Rwandese in some way because I understand that long time ago Burundi and Rwanda was one country, and then they were separated by those historical wars. So historically, that's what I know. That is quite general. Like it's so hard to separate, to identify, to differentiate between a Rwandese and a Burundian.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, you are right because I remember when I went to Rwanda, even Rwandan asked me, "Which court are you? Are you in Kimirong or Kimisagara?" Because they see I look like
You
Rwandese.
look like them. Okay. Question 3.
Question 3. Okay, my question will be: mention 2 family names of 2 Burundians that you've met. I want
Okay.
2 family names.
2 family names of 2 Burundians that I've met.
Yes.
I would say Nkurunziza.
Uh-huh.
That's a family name. I know it's your name.
Mm-hmm.
And the other name that I think I've met where is I know there's this other name. Yeah, Nkurunziza is right?
Yes, that's
And
right.
then the other one is Ineza. Ineza.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I was thinking about my friend who is called Grace in Rwanda. It's called Grace Ineza. So I was looking for the second name.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. The fourth name and then the fourth question and then the last one.
Okay, the fourth question. You have been in Burundi like 2 days. Which thing have you like loved in Burundi?
In Burundi? I think being here, one of the things that I love is the people. For me, that stands out. The people are so warm, they are kind, they're very helpful, and they want to help in any way. So for me, that speaks volume. So I love the people so much.
My question will be: can you tell me the whole names of His Excellency, the President of Burundi?
Don't do that, I'll embarrass you. Don't do that.
Try.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, the thing is, I know him, right? And that's what matters.
Give me-
Yeah. So I know Ndaishime, but the last one I don't know. What's the last one?
Evarist.
Everest Ndaishime. I know Ndaishime.
Okay,
And is
good.
a youth. It's a president who is a youth ambassador to the
The
AU.
AU Youth Peace and Security
Youth Peace
Champion.
Champion.
So that's really nice.
Mm.
And he looks very nice. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, he looks very
Friend
nice.
of youth.
Yeah, he's a friend to you. Okay, so can I ask my questions?
Okay.
Or do you have any bonus questions for me? And make them be general questions about Burundi. One bonus each.
One bonus.
You want to begin with me?
I don't know, if whoever wants.
Yeah, okay. My question would be, I wonder. I needed to know Kenya more than what I know. You are from Kenya, so Burundi is a small country, I would say,
Yeah.
just
With a population of?
of 12 and
12.
something
Ah,
million,
okay.
and we do speak one language.
Okay.
So I was wondering, how many languages
Do you speak
do
in
you speak
Burundi?
in Kenya?
In
guys? Because in Burundi, we speak one language,
One language, which is Kirundi.
which is
Yeah.
Kirundi. Yeah.
But in Kenya, one language that unites us is Swahili,
Mhm.
but there are other more than 47 languages. More than 47.
47
Yeah.
languages. Yeah. Okay. You speak Swahili.
Yeah, we speak, all of us speak Swahili in Kenya, everyone, but that's just a national language.
National language.
But there are small languages, tribal languages.
Tribal languages.
Like
Yeah.
I speak Luo, for example.
Yeah, last time I was following a conversation on social media between Kenyans and the Tanzanians. Well, Tanzanians were saying that
Our Swahili is not good for
Your
sure. So
Swahili is
don't
not-
start. Don't start. If you put a Tanzanian here and a Kenyan here,
Mm.
no, our Swahili is so.
So different.
No, it is so. It is slang. It is
Mm.
English and Swahili put together. But the Tanzanian ones, they speak very fluent Swahili.
so the question will be, would you feel comfortable to stand in front of like a public for a professional speech and speak in Swahili?
Yes, even now.
Even now.
Can I start?
Yeah, I think that's good because most of the time I see this kind of conversation is like cousins conversation most of the time. That's how I
Yeah.
view it because for me, I do not, even if I point out this question, I feel like the most important is not to most of the time talk on how someone is
Yeah.
speaking a language, but the most important is to express yourself and
Yeah,
be
to
able
explain
to
it. To express
uh,
yourself
to express
comfortably. Right?
comfortably and be able to provide the
Yeah,
message.
which Tanzanians do so well because they can express themselves in Swahili. But for us Kenyans, even if I start now, trust me that I will go up to 10 seconds and then turn to English. It's because our Swahili is not very. It's ni Kiswahili imeborogwa, meaning ni Kiswahili. It's a Swahili that si sanifu. I don't know.
Yeah, but for you Kenyans, you are good at English compared to Tanzanian. I
Yeah,
think
that's the other, on the flip side. That's how it looks like.
that's good.
Okay, so can we speak Swahili now? And I'm the one who is going to ask. So your
I'm gonna
question I've
first-
asked.
I'm gonna first ask you my
Okay.
bonus
Good
question.
question.
Tell me five it's much. Tell me 3 words in Kirundi that you know.
Okay. Oh my gosh,
It's a
I might not.
bonus question.
I may not get to 3, but I know Murakos, which is thank you. You say in Kirundi or even in French.
No, in Kirundi.
Then you can also say Sorry, it's French. Burakos. There's Murakos and Burakos. It's the same.
No, it's
It's the same.
Murakos. There is no Murakos
Can you greet me
in Kirundi.
in Kirundi?
Really?
No, you people have not taught me these things.
Amahoro. It's
Amahoro is how are you? Is it?
yeah, it's,
Peace
yeah,
or
it's
Yeah, peace. Amahoro is peace. And then when I want to say bye,
bye. It's bye, child, or
Go ahead.
Swahili.
Swahili
Swahili is in
in
Swahili.
Swahili is in
Yeah.
Swahili. In Kirundi we say tuzosubira. Tuzosubira. It's like we will meet again.
Oh, we will meet again. Tutosubiri.
Tuzosubira.
Tutosubiri. Okay, so we're gonna speak Swahili a little bit, and so Kenyans and all the East Africans. Not even. I think Swahili is spoken in most over 20 countries in Africa. So this is also to put a test to Burundians if they indeed speak good Swahili. So we are going to speak Swahili going forward, and I'm also going to ask some questions on English in English, but then see how they can respond in Swahili. For example, if I can ask you, how do you peace kwa Kiswahili nyinyi mnaitaje? Peace.
Peace kwa Kiswahili tunaita amani.
Okay.
Amani tele.
Hiyo ni kawaida, hiyo ni rahisi. Wacha ni ile ngumu. So tuseme statement kama I want to go to Kenya to eat fish. I want to go to Kenya to eat fish.
Nataka kwenda Kenya kula samaki.
Kura. So it's kura samaki, is it?
Kula au kukula.
Kula ama kukula, yeah. Okay. And also if you want to say that the president of Burundi, His Excellency Everest, is the best president in Africa. Semeni hiyo kwa Kiswahili. And this is to our viewers. So can you translate that in Swahili? So this is for you. The president of Burundi, His Excellency, is it Dr. Mr.? Mm-hmm. His Excellency Mr. Not Mr. Doctor?
Mm-hmm. No, he's not doctor. His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye. Wow.
Okay, the president of Burundi, His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, is a president of the youth. How do you translate that in Swahili? So leave it on the chat box and let's see how good you are with Swahili. If you are African, can you also tell us that you are African by speaking Swahili in the comment section, right? Two questions each for you. How do you say I know you people are so good in Swahili, like, and that's the idea. Like, the idea is to get to know how you Burundians are also good in Swahili. But if you want to say that, did you study Swahili in school?
Yeah, we studied Swahili in school.
Really?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, since in primary school.
Primary school.
Okay. Yeah. So do you think that, so ukifika like secondary school na university, do you still study Swahili?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I studied Swahili at the university.
Swahili.
And also
yes,
in
Swahili
secondary school. Yeah.
Okay. As you study up until secondary school and then it's not included anywhere else, so that's the other issue. Yeah. So maybe you people are good in Swahili more than us.
Probably. Let's see. Maybe you can bring a test and
okay. One for him. If you want to say that I'm going to the river to have a bath, how do you say that in Swahili?
Nataka kwenda mtoni kuogelea.
Kenyans, and I think this is just for Kenyans, his Swahili is more of Dar es Salaam, Tanzanian Swahili.
Tanzanian.
Yeah, it sounds more Tanzanian. If I were Kenyan, then I would say naenda mtoni kuoga. You get? That's how we say it. But there are also people who say kuogelea, like the people from coastal area like Mombasa, like kuogelea. But for us from the other side, it's not easy to get to that extent.
Kuoga.
Yeah, kuna kuoga na kuogelea. I think it still means the same thing. Yeah.
I think, okay, the way I understand it is that kuoga is like you go in the bath and then you shower. But kuogelea is like you go in the lake, you swim.
But is that what I said? I didn't say swim. I said kuoga, to take a bath.
Yes, you said to bath, but you can't take a bath in a lake. Yeah, in
by
a lake
swimming.
By swimming. Yeah.
Nice. Question to you. My favorite food is vegetable.
For me, excuse me, I'm gonna I'm not good in Swahili.
No, you learn it
Najua
in school.
kichache,
Mboga
si
Don't do that. Go ahead.
You can't do that bad.
No, I'm not.
Could you repeat the question?
My
That's fine.
favorite food is vegetable.
Chakula napenda ni vegetable. I don't know. I don't know this.
How do you call vegetable
In Kiswahili?
Yeah, like
For me, I don't know.
no, but there's a Kirundi name for vegetable, right? And there are different types of vegetable, of course, right?
Yeah. I think if you want to know vegetable in Burundi, you can be specific. Of which,
Like sukuma wiki, of course, you know the sukuma wiki in Kenya.
Sukuma wiki.
Do you know the kales? Kales.
Kales. I don't
He's
know.
been to Kenya 1,000 times, but he still doesn't understand. So, can you translate? My favorite food is vegetable.
Chakula ambacho napenda ni mboga za majani.
Kwani kuna mboga zenye kuna mboga ambazo si za majani, ndio? Like cabbage is mboga but it's white, right? Purple.
I think they still mboga za majani. I don't know.
I don't know. Guys, help us.
I don't know.
Help us. How would you translate that? The last statement that I want to make is, and I'm glad that I mentioned mboga because I knew that you guys wouldn't get vegetable to mean mboga. It's mboga. Ama chakula cha majani jinsi ambavyo amesema, but hiyo inakaa kitu kingine, haikai mboga. Ukisema chakula cha majani,
chakula cha majani,
haikai chakula. Haikai mboga.
Okay, I will give you a statement in Burundi, but it's in Kirundi. Most of the time, if you go for the people who live on the shore of the Lake Tanganyika, when you say mboga, they will understand the fish, mukeke, because you have mukeke in the Lake Tanganyika. Yeah. But for the people who do not live on the border of the Lake Tanganyika, or
mboga is the green.
Yeah, the green, all of vegetables, all of them in collection, they are called mboga. So there is this kind of distinction between the two.
Got it. So these are words. How do you call war in Swahili? War in Swahili.
War in Swahili. You can begin to refer.
War in Swahili.
Vita.
You're so good. How do you call government in Swahili?
Government. In Swahili, it's
this one. Government in Swahili.
Serikali.
Serikali.
Serikali au nini? Okay. Serikali is different to jeshi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeshi ni
the army.
Soldiers.
Army. Ama soldier. Jeshi ni army ama soldier.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you say yeah, this is the other thing. How do you say violence? Violence ni nini kwa Kiswahili?
Violence. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry.
Violence hata mimi sitanika najua.
Ni uvamiaji au
ni vurugu. Vurugu. Yes, it's vurugu.
Vurugu. Yeah,
maybe. But what did you want to say?
I want to, because if you say vurugu, I understand a kind of disorder.
No, yeah, maybe, but I think please tell us if we are right. I think from our context it's vurugu, kuna vurugu. I don't know, but maybe vurugu. Yeah. And what did you want to say, just so that they will comment with that?
Yeah, maybe they can help us. Yeah, they can help us. You can help us, guys.
All right. The other one is conflict. Conflicts. Mimi sidhani kama najua hiyo.
I think from my side, because I understand that there is a difference between conflict and the war, and those are sometimes violence, war and the conflicts. Kuna vita ni matata
ni shida. That's like shida.
Yeah.
Hakuna matata, there's no problem. Yeah. So those are the things you want to help us with. What does conflict and violence and war? Put them in Swahili. All that translation. Everyone would also want to know, how would you say continent in Swahili? Continent, like African continent in Swahili. Najua kweli.
Hiyo itanishinda mimi.
Sijui. Najua dunia tu.
Yeah.
Dunia.
Dunia ya Afrika.
Dunia ni
Oh yes, dunia ni world.
Dunia
ni bara.
Bara la Afrika. Bara la Afrika. Ah, you got it.
I'm studying. Yeah.
And in Swahili say the country of Burundi.
Yani nchi ya Burundi.
Yeah, ungemwachia
Najua.
nchi. Haya, na ukisema East Africa ni?
East Africa. East Africa ndo
I think you will find that one.
No, don't.
Yeah.
East Africa. Why it's going? Afrika Mashariki.
Yes.
Ndio hii.
Mashariki is west.
No, I think that's
Mashariki.
Mashariki. Yeah, that's
Mashariki
right.
is west, right?
No,
It's east.
East.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's east.
And then west is? West Africa is? West Africa is?
I don't know.
I know. Afrika Magharibi.
Magharibi.
Yes.
Kaskazini, magharibi.
Yes. Kusini. So, Afrika Kusini ni wapi? Kusini ni north ama south?
South.
South. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So we are learning a lot.
Yeah.
So if you want to say that Burundi is peaceful in Swahili, how do you say that?
Burundi ni nchi ambayo iko na amani.
Yeah. Sindio? Okay. Right. So guys, do you also have any questions for us? If you do, then please put them in the comment section and let us know if you're enjoying this conversation. As we wind up in this particular conversation, it's also to acknowledge that Swahili is an African language. And so I'm glad that me and my brothers, we were testing our understanding and knowledge about Swahili, which we did not do so well, but afadhali tumejaribu sana, si ndio? Yeah. Si tumejaribu. Kwa hivyo sasa ningependa muniulize swali kuhusu, si lazima ikuwe ya Burundi, ikuwe hata ya Kenya. Muniulize ya Kenya juu mimi ni Mkenya, na muniulize kwa Kiswahili. Alafu tunamaliza.
I want to start. Okay. Nataka nianze kidogo. Nataka nikuulize, niambie kitu kimoja kinaunganisha Kenyans wa Kenya.
So kitu kimoja ambacho kinaunganisha wa Kenya ni moja tu nataka. Okay.
Sema vile tunataka.
Naweza sema kwanza kabisa ni constitution. Kwa Kiswahili inaitwa nini? Unajua constitution, it's katiba. Katiba.
Okay. Ama siko nasema vitu vya like
okay.
In general, people.
In general,
not,
like it's food, it's ugali for sure. So chakula yetu ugali, I think ni kitu tunapenda sana. Ugali na nyama choma. Every weekend wakati kama leo Jumamosi, watu wanaendesha na wanatoka kwa manyumba zao wanaenda kukula nje, na most of the time wanakula ugali na nyama. So ni chakula nzuri sana. I hope that kama hujawahi kufika Kenya, ufike na ukule chakula hiki. Na sukuma wiki pia.
Kwa upande wangu mimi swali. Nilikuja
venye umeanza.
Okay, I needed to speak it in English.
No, Swahili.
So, niliwahi kuja Tanzania. So Tanzania, Kenya. Nilikuja Kenya, nilishawahi kufika pale mara mbili. Na nilipokuja pale nilikuta kuna watu nilienda nafasi. Halafu sasa ndo wakaja Wakenya wakaanza kucheza hii michezo ya kitamaduni za Kenya. Sasa pale nilikuwa naona wanacheza
kwa airport.
So kwa airport tulikuwa tuko kwenye hotel kwa hotel.
Okay.
Sasa wale watu walikuwa wanacheza, walikuwa wanavaa hizi nguo za kitamaduni.
Yes.
Nilikuwa wanacheza lakini tu niliwaona wanacheza, sikujua tu wanacheza nini au nini. Nataka bora nifafanulie tu, niambie ni hii michezo, kuna mchezo kwa Kikenya huyu mchezo unaitwa hivi, mchezo unaitwa hivi tu, ila nijue, maana niliona wanacheza tu na nilipost kwenye social media yangu. Sikujua kabisa na sikupata mtu ambaye aliweza kunifafanulia, niambie huyu mchezo ni hivi, huyu mchezo ni hivi.
Ilikuwa mwaka gani huo? Alafu ilikuwa hoteli gani?
Wiki 3 zimepita. Ilikuwa ni panel
Youth Connect?
Not Youth Connect. It was Oscars Olympiads competition.
Alright.
Yes.
So mimi naweza sema hivi, na Wakenya si eti na waangusha ama nini. Kenya kuna kabila mingi sana. Ama Luo, and Luo is Wajaluo ni kabila ambayo iko ni kabila moja yao. Okay, is one of the tribes in the 47 tribes. I think we are more than 47 now, 48 because Indians are now a tribe. Lakini sijui how huo dansi ama wimbo ya kitamaduni ilikuwa ya kabila gani? Kama ni sisi Wajaluo tunavaa ngozi kweli, na tuko na mkuki pia.
Ngozi za mnyama.
Yeah, za mnyama, inaweza kuwa ya mbuzi ama ng'ombe. Sometimes tunavaa, and then tunaweka hizo vitu mimi sijui. The feathers of chicken, we wear them there. And then tuko na mkuki na mshale, so kuna jinsi ambayo tunaweza densi na vitu kama hizi, na hizi ni vitu za kitamaduni kweli, na zinaonesha jinsi ambavyo huko nyuma kabisa wahenga mababu zetu walikuwa wanaishi, because hakukuwa na nguo kama hizi wakati huo. Walikuwa wanatumia ngozi, na walikuwa maisha yao ilikuwa rahisi sana. Kwa hivyo siwezi kuambia hiyo dance haswa ilikuwa inamaanisha nini, but najua for sure kwa kabila yangu naweza fafanua, but one of the major reason kwa Kiswahili inaitwa
sababu.
Yeah, sababu kuu ya hizi madensi ni kuonesha kabila tofauti, na pia jinsi ambavyo wanaume, kwa sababu most of them ni wanaume, si ndio? Inaonesha power na strength, and wakivaa hiyo ngozi ya mnyama inaonesha ya kwamba their way of life then. Yeah, I'm not so good in Swahili, and I know I'm so disappointing to especially East Africans. I'm so sorry. So yes, guys. So do you have any other questions for me? If you don't,
for me, I'm very proud to have you here. Welcome in Burundi again.
Thank you. Asante sana.
Burundi is a peaceful country, as you asked this question at the beginning, as you can tell. And we are very proud to receive people coming in the country, as you could see or you could tell even the face of different people. So we are very proud to have you. We are very proud to have this kind of conversation, and I believe we have a kind of conversation. You guys, I think you have some comments to bring out. Yeah, that's good. You are welcome, and yeah, welcome again.
Asante sana, nitarudi tena. Mimi nataka kurudi hapa hivi karibuni tu. I'm glad But one last question that everyone else is wondering: do you guys love your job? You're peace builders. Do you love the work that you do?
Yeah, I
In a
like
scale
it.
of 1 to 10, how much do you love the work that you do?
9.
Nine me too. Nine
Okay,
eight.
yeah.
Mm.
Why is that one? Why? What is what is that one all about? The 1%. Where is it?
Um, in everything you do, you have obstacles and you have
Yeah,
something which can make your project not perfect. So this 1% is about those
things.
obstacles
I
and
hear
yeah.
you. Yeah, it's the same for you, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's the same because this peace building area is not it's not a joke.
Yeah.
Sometimes yeah, sometimes you find out that in front there are some mountains. When
Yeah.
you started to
Mm.
grab the mountain, you wanted to go up and you feel that at some point you needed to go back and relax, but it's not the case. We needed
Yeah.
to keep up
Yeah,
the
that's so
work.
true.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Do you think it's boring? Boring because a lot of young people that I've met also say how piecework has always been left for older people. So it's boring to do piecework as a young person. Is that true?
I think sometimes people say that it's boring, but there is a statement. I think it's a leader, one uh, of the leaders of my country, yeah, who said that if you don't play politics will play on you. Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't mean that peace is 100% politics, but it has an influence on politics. Yeah, we wanted to change different aspects on how they view us as young people. So, yeah, it feels like it's boring, but not that, because we needed to change. We needed to see a proper space where we have a voice, where our ideas can be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
boring for you?
to me, it's not boring because for me, I'm putting in the shoes of those people who are not in a peaceful space,
Yeah.
and for me, it's give me something on my heart that I want to help
Yeah.
others to,
Fulfillment, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
for
so true.
others, please try. You will love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please try to be a peace builder. It pays a whole lot more, you know. The last question before we hang out. I know I've been saying this a couple of times, but do you think that we will ever achieve long lasting peace? Like, do you think the world, the African continent, not the world, we will ever achieve peace? Like, oh, the entire Africa is peaceful. Do you think we'll never achieve that?
Yes. Yes.
When what happens?
So I believe in that, because why do I believe in that? We try to see, yeah, for sure I can say that, yeah, I will point out this. Sometimes we've been advocating for peace in different areas, in different countries of Africa. Yeah, for sure, different number of programs have been established, but they failed. But take into account how we are trying to gather young people from across the continent. We are together. We are talking about peace. We are talking about the importance of restoring peace in our communities. Yeah, right now we can see young people coming from Kenya, from Eastern DRC, or from Kinshasa, from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, different countries in Africa. We are together. We are talking about peace. So we believe that these are not a joke that we are doing. The things that we are talking at, one day we will
We'll
get
get
to
there.
the tangible results, which is a peaceful Africa that we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think?
What I think, what give me hope that we will achieve this, it's many initiatives that are coming. They are putting youth in front of those initiatives, and I can say, me, I believe in youth, and if youth come together, as he said, my brother. In EAC, you see they bring youth together discussing
Yeah.
about peace, the African Union, our countries also. And when you are attending such as those meetings, you see that youth really want to to get tangible results of these issues.
Okay.
And that give me hope that one day we will achieve this.
Yeah, and I think that is why I'm even doing this in the first place. I'm doing this so that we can all learn from whichever part of the African continent we're in, and peace is achievable.
Yeah.
And as young people, what inspires me to do what I do is I want young people to. We all should be peace builders. If you're watching this, we all should be peace builders. You should be a peace builder.